For some reason, hmm. anyways, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. What a crazy Monday. Crazy weekend, crazy Monday. I'm sure we'll get to all the chaos at some point, but good morning. Hello. Josh, I told you it was in 40 minutes. I wasn't late today. I wasn't late. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay, delete that. Looks like ASST is failing exactly at resistance there, so there's really nothing new about this one. So at some point we need to break above $1.25 if ASST wants to cook. So at some point it needs to break above that resistance. Anyways, Josh, good morning. How are you? Are you ready, Josh? Are you back on the computer, ready to cook? Ready to go? Good morning, Slow. Tesh, good morning. Jericho, good morning. Virus and Thrust. Dave, good morning. Alvin, good morning. Good morning, other Jay. Jason, good morning. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Mr. Clark. A, good morning. Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning, YOLO. Patricia, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Mustafa, good morning. Trump is president. Welcome to the USA. Yes, he is. Well, I mean, he did say it was, this was the beginning of a golden age. So hopefully that begins with the markets cooking, which it does actually, because the S&P is hitting brand new highs. We're almost back to 601. So all of that panicking, like, oh my goodness, buy is going back to this and this and this. Nope. We're recovering. We're what, $9, $8 away from all-time highs again for the markets, which is impressive. Bitcoin has done a good job holding above 100K. The longer it consolidates above 100K, the more confidence people gain in taking entries around these prices. So that's a good thing. So keep holding 100K, and then at some point you will never see 100K again, which is a good thing. Like we talked about last night in Discord, there were really two themes that Trump talked about. That was drilling, oil, energy plays, drill baby drill. So some oil plays I'm sure we'll look at today. And then I don't think the space plays are really gaining any attention yet. Um, yeah. And then the Melania coin. I'm sure we can look at those today as well, but I don't know. We'll see. Uh Josh, okay, I'll take a look. Sam, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Good morning, Varys Lee. Good morning. Hello, hello. You know what's funny, Virus? Um, Someone sent me a picture, and I was like, wait, what the hell is happening? Why is it snowing in Louisiana? Don't you guys have like summer? Yeah, Jill sent me a picture, and it looks like Canada. Why do you guys have snow? Why? Oxy, it's USA. Fran, Jeannie V. Fran. Hello, hello. Are you connected to Discord, Genie? I don't think you are, because I saw that you became a member, but I never actually saw you connect. So let me know if you need the link, and I'll post it in the chat. Alrighty? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Perfect. No, I haven't seen that yet, Rob. What's that? You need the link, Genie? Okay, sounds good. So, all you have to do is click on this link at the bottom of the chat, Genie, and then follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Alrighty, so you have to follow a few steps. You just have to connect your Discord to YouTube, and then you're good to go. The second last video, actually, in that channel, shows you how to do it. So, click the link, and you should have all the instructions in there, up and down. You're gonna find it. Carry on. Good morning. Yeah, stay inside. Stay inside, virus. It's gonna eventually, melt. Eventually, ASST just keeps failing at resistance as well. This one's up 158% or so. Um, we'll keep a close eye on this one going into the open. HSDT, kind of the same story. A lot of resistance once we got closer to that supply zone. So these are really the main two names still going into the open, apart from like the theme plays like oil, Oxy, HUSA, TPET, stuff like that. And then anything else that gains attention, right? Tesla also got a price target upgrade today, actually, um, from Citigroup, whoever it is. The its price target was 500 for Tesla. Um, stuff like that is always like very silly to me, though. It's like, okay, well, the stock went from 140 all the way to $500 already. So why is your price target coming in now? Anyways, Colorado Yogi -7. My goodness. That's why you're heading to Hawaii on Friday. That sounds like a really good plan, Yogi. I like it. Yeah, when it gets cold, you just need to leave. AK, good morning. 3 degrees. Why is the US so cold now? I guess technically, like when you like the first 2 months of the year are usually the coldest months of the year for anybody. It doesn't really matter where you live, right? Unless you live somewhere that it's always hot. Or unless like you live in one of the African countries where the equator rotates, and then you have something else. But for the most part, though, um, I blame Canada. Yeah, that's right. Global warming. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. It's 1 degree in London, Tesh. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. I mean, at least it's 1 degree for you though. 914, a good price to hold for the moment, Anna. I'll take a look in a second already. I'll take a look in a second. I'm going to be a kid today. A bottle of and virus. Yeah, go build the snowman, and then send a picture to your kids. Yeah. Will says good call. Blame Canada. I mean, it is Canada's fault. So, um, later in Edmonton, it's not horrible. It's -3, -3. So, by the way, this is not this is like weather like that. I don't know what I just did with the damn thing, but weather in Edmonton. There we go. So this isn't bad at all. This is like good winter. When it's -3, that's not bad. Usually it's -20, -30, -40. So stuff like this is like meh, right? In terms of like conversion for you guys, Fahrenheit, it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not bad at all. My kids are mad. Virus, why? Uh, Mustafa, yep, yep. We make sure that we all embrace the beautiful weather conditions all together. Question for you guys in the chat though: what's your favorite stock going into the open? We still have 20 minutes before the market opens, so lots of time. Gator, where is that? -38. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, still better than Canada. Florida -4 virus. Oh wow. Nord. Oh, Ontario. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Same Z's. Uh, we have a new member. We have a new legend in the chat, guys. A new legend in the chat. Benny, welcome, 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 Benny. Benny. Welcome. Let's go. Welcome to the community. Let me know if you need a link already. The link should be in the community section for you. If you can't find it, just let me know and I'll send you one. Alrighty. So again, let me know what your favorite stock is going into the open. Um, Thomas is looking for BTCT. Michael is looking at ASST. Okay, sounds good. So this is ASST. I like how the chart looks. Alrighty, we still have a lot of resistance at $1.25 though, so keep that in mind. And then support closer to $1, $1.10. So let's see if we can stay above those levels going into the open. TPET obviously again is an oil name, right? So and it's a lower float now since they've done a split. So that's going to be something that we probably have on the watch list as the whole Trump theme drill, baby drill theme stays in effect already. So even though it's up 37% today and selling off, I'm sure this thing isn't done yet. Right, it's not a one-day thing. HSDT is another name that we're going to be paying attention to, but that thing really needs to stay above $1.35. So this to me looks like a retest of the VWAP. We'll pay attention to that name as well. Chicagoland, 21 degrees Celsius. Celsius? Wait. Why? Why? Yeah, 26. According to Google, it says 18, but yeah, like, why? Why is it so cold there? Why is it colder than Canada? Why? What did you guys do? And it's actually gonna snow tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Wow. No way. No way. Minus 11 in New York? Oh my goodness. See? See? You guys can always move to Canada, and it's not that bad. Like you could always move. Mustafa, don't make me choke on my tea, please. Damn. No thanks. No, thank you. You moved back from Toronto, Rahul? Okay. I like it. I like it. No thanks. Dang. See, I had no idea there were places in the States that could be, colder than Canada. But they are, which is interesting. Today is going to be an interesting day, guys, especially with especially with like us paying attention to what Trump does. The first little bit, the first market open day of like the Trump office. I think it's going to be an interesting day. It's already looked like a pump and dump day for momentum stocks, so I would be a bit cautious today. Make sure you have good stop losses. VCIG had some really good news this morning. They secured $100 million in funding, and for some reason the stock kind of struggled. So it has been consolidating and it's curling off the bottom now. So that's a good thing. Um, VCIG. But I would be cautious today, though, please. Alrighty. Make sure you have good stop losses. Dang. Rob, I see it now. Yeah. Interesting. Can you set a stop loss or trading stop loss in pre-market? I keep losing money in pre-market. Hello, boy. No, you can't. It just has to be a mental stop loss at that point. Um, and we've talked about this. Like, there's a way to set a stop loss in pre-market that isn't really a stop loss, but it's more of like a protection measure. We've talked about it in Discord, so we can talk about it again as the day goes on. But um, because I think what you're having problems with, what a lot of people have problems with, is they buy a stock and it's pre-market. Obviously, it's gonna move like crazy, but then you just sit there and watch it, right? And then you can't really set a stop loss, obviously. So you're just watching it, and then it does something crazy, and you're like, "Damn, I just lost all my money." Um, you can't do that. Alrighty, Gwendolyn. Good morning. What's the best way to trade in pre-market? We have hello boy. Come join us in Discord. Alrighty. Come join us in Discord. We have a video somewhere that says how to play pre-market, and we talk about the strategy. And when you join us in Discord, you can catch the news as soon as it comes out. So if you're not a member yet, you're missing out on like pre-market strategy. You're missing out on the ideas. Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Come join us in Discord because you're missing out. Missing out. Okay, let's see what's happening here. DWTX seems to be gaining a bit of attention. It looks like they had some news. DWTX. Yeah, exactly. Onions. Might as well. So these guys just announced that. Dogwood is what the company is. Therapeutics announces patients dosing in phase 2B trial. Anyways, it's one of those medical headlines. So it doesn't really matter what we read out. It's just a momentum play. So it looks like your next resistance. It looks like actually this stock ran in pre-market and then they dropped news again, almost like somebody knew this news was coming out. Huh. Anyways, your next resistance is $2.65. So I wouldn't be touching it at that price unless it breaks above. But why is BTCT doing well? Because it's more of a retail momentum stock. Even though it's connected to Bitcoin, it's more of a retail play. Alrighty, more of a retail play. So yeah, that 265 is a problem for DWTX. We have about 13 minutes left before the market opens. Yeah, nothing is really breaking out as you can see, guys. Like everybody it just kind of seems like a weird morning going into the open, right? There's so many names that we could be paying attention to, but nothing is really breaking out. There's some support closer to like 235, 240. Christina for TPET. Again, ASST, you can see that it's in the middle of the range, right? Support is closer to $1.10, and then that resistance is $1.25, but it's sitting right in the middle. So it needs to decide what it wants to do. HSDT, same, right? You have your support closer to $1.10 as well, the 200 EMA, and then resistance up there, and it's in the middle. VCIG failed at the VWAP, right? DWTX needs to break above that 265. Everything is just kind of sitting in a really weird spot. Is it possible that one person pumping a stock to boom over 100% in pre-market, if they have a lot of money and the stock has a really good low float? Hello, boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, AK. Yeah, again, it really depends, but you have some really good support around $1.40, $1 at 242, 235. That's where your support is at, right? And then if you want to know where that resistance is, your resistance is around $1.50. There it goes. That thing said screw resistance. My name is TPET, but you can kind of see though that like right between these levels, like right between this and that, you're gonna have a lot of resistance in that range. So you might have missed your consolidation off the bottom here, right? That 240. So you might have missed it. So for now, I would give it a second and see what it does here. Again, TPET, like I said, isn't really going anywhere probably because it's a low float oil play, right? So I bet you from time to time it's gonna pump and it's gonna dump. It's gonna pump and it's gonna dump, and we're gonna keep talking about it, right? Every time Trump announces something to do with oil, um, that thing is gonna probably have a reaction, right? Lots of pumping and dumpings. Uh, uh, don't listen to Ryan. Don't listen to Ryan, guys. Don't listen to Ryan. So yeah, again, TPET looks good coming off the bottom there. So let's see what happens after the market does actually open already. Pretend it's Monday and try not to rush into any of these names. There goes ASST, right? Same levels. Same. So let's see if that thing can find a way to break above $1.25 this time after the market opens. Bitcoin is pushing a bit closer to 5. So again, Bitcoin looks nice. The S&P is still above 600. So let's see we open above 600, retest, and actually stay above it. Um, yeah, a lot of people like that can create some really good pump and dumps, right? So you want to be careful. Whenever someone's pumping something on YouTube or posting something on YouTube, they're most likely in it already. And so when you're getting in, you really have to have a plan of your own, right? You cannot. I think it's good to use stuff like that as momentum plays and say, let me pay attention to this and see if I trees. But if you follow somebody's script, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. 65, but it's not closing above it yet. TPET is still in that same range. um, for Spite Edge, that would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, there we go. Ayo, Dan, good morning. Again, like I said last night in Discord, it's always nice to have a watch list, have a list of names you're paying attention to when when you hear stuff like that from Trump, right? So and the list you're paying attention to has been posted already in Discord, right? So when it comes to oil and energy plays, we talked about Oxy, INDO, TPET, HUSA. If the oil theme really gets going, there's gonna be so many. Like you're gonna find so many names, connected to that you can't even keep up. So, um, for now, though, the name that's really gaining attention though is TPET, right? Oxy's been pushing since $45, so that's more of a reliable play. Talking a little last month or so, because that thing was a really nice discount at $45, really good discount. So yeah, TPET failed at resistance again. Surprised? No, right? We knew that thing had resistance up there. So it's not like, oh my God, but like, why is it selling off? It's Trump stock. Why is it selling off, right? No, we know there's resistance between this range and that range. Why? Because you have resistance right there and you have the view up right there. So guess what? It went right to the middle of the two and then it came back down. So you're looking for that thing closer to $2.40. And keep in mind that it is still gapping up 40%. Even though it's selling off, it's still 40% in pre-market. So people might still want to take profits. Be patient with these names. Make sure you're actually buying like good levels. Alrighty. And make sure you have a plan of your own. HSDT still looks okay to me. It is finding some good support around $1.20. So let's see if we can hold those levels once the market actually does open. Same thing for ASST. So the two names that we like the most going into the open, those would be HSDT and ASST. And then obviously, if you wanted to add a third, we could put TPET in there but TPET is more of like it's probably going to be a continuous theme, right? Um, Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Grun. Good morning, Daddy Day Trades. Jay, good morning. Jay, hopefully that answered your question. Justin, good morning. 225. 225. Yeah. I mean, if it gets a crazy dip, that would be perfect, right? That would be nice for TPET. That thing just randomly dipped all the way to 220. That would be nicer. So let's see. We have 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing's really changed. It's all the same stocks we're looking at, really. It's down 7% DJT. Yeah, buy the hype, saw the news, right? So I think a lot of people are going to be looking at that and saying, but how come Trump is in office now and DJT is going down? Well, buy the hype, saw the news, right? So I think we said that on Friday, right? And the dude that had 5,000 shares sold half of it, so at least they're happy, or they've been saved, right? So, yep. Market makers, guys, they make you so excited, like, oh my goodness, Trump is gonna pump the stock now that he's in office, right? And then the stock crashes. It's like, what the hell is going on? You know, what the hell is going on? We've learned our lesson at that, at this point. Good morning, CM. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already before the market opens, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Alrighty, please and thank you. Bitcoin just had a nice pop above 105, so that looks beautiful. Beautiful, very beautiful. So good. Get back to 109, please and thank you. In a train, Josh? With crypto and oh, had to buy a trailer for all the old stuff. No, what you're supposed to do, Josh, is sell the trailer and then buy more Bitcoin. Buy more crypto. Alrighty, again, don't forget to smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Alrighty, and come join us. Good morning, Critical. Good morning. Yeah, all of these names are still just sitting there, just waiting for the market to open. VCIG's found a really good base of like $1.40, but the volume isn't coming in yet, so we wait. I will hold on my precious. I like it. Okay, perfect. Let me drink my tea before the market opens and I can't anymore. Okay, this should be fully charged. Okay. Good morning, Luna. Hello, hello. Why didn't you go live this weekend? Trump coin and crypto was crazy this weekend, Lil. No, I just wanted to. Just wanted to rest. Honestly, if I don't have to stream these days, I don't really stream because we have Discord. Talking about Trump coin, Melania coin, Bitcoin hitting brand new all-time highs, inauguration. There's nothing that we missed. We did not miss a single thing, right? So we don't have to be on stream. So if you're not a member yet, um, Joe, unbelievable. Good morning, Azul. Ayo. So if you're not a member, critic, low roller, come join us in Discord. Your internet is it actually is it cutting out? Dang it. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully it fixes itself here. Because that'll be he ran nicely. That dude is so tall. You can tell yeah. You, you can tell he has a future in politics, Um I haven't said anything, Joe. Crazy. Alrighty, we have 28 seconds, guys. 28 seconds, and then the violence begins. Hopefully, we do want violence because this is way too slow. Way too slow. Virus, that 601 prediction for SPY looks like we're gonna be like 40 cents off. 40 cents off. There we go, and we are open, guys. The markets are open. Bitcoin says, you know what? I just want to push from the open. So that looks good. ASST just seems like it's still in the middle. Not sure what it wants to do. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. HSDT, same. That's actually very slow for an open, isn't it? Very slow. Everything just opened and just kind of sat there, except for DWTX. I think popped to 270. Interesting. Well, I actually need to see what AMD is doing. AMD better stay green today, virus. Stay green. Anyways, comes a retest for HSDT. That $10 level that we talked about earlier. Let's see if we can stay above it already. See if we can stay above HSDT. We're retesting the 200 as well. So, yeah. So HSDT, both of these names here. do, 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 do. Spies at a pivot? Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Which of these stocks is halted up? Not why. Something needs to consolidate. Something needs to consolidate. Ayo, Grim. Ayo, ayo. Yeah, it looks like we are at least closing above that bottom, right? So at least holding the bottom of the range for at least holding the range. So we're just gonna keep an eye on this one, see if we can find a way to consolidate more candles above $1.10. And if that's the case, then it might be ready to push again. So for that 125. But this is looking like a standout for now, isn't it? Like a standout. HSDT is still selling off, but holding the 200 EMA, so that's good. TPET came closer to that 240, 241 actually, and then bounced back to 250, right? So that 240 has been the level, right? For all of you guys asking, like, oh my goodness, where's the support? It's bouncing up that support again. VCIG, meh, nothing, really gave us nothing, right? I don't know why DWTX looks like it's halted. I don't know if it's actually halted or if it's just like super slow. No, it's not halted. It's just super slow. Everything just looks like, like we have a whole bunch of question marks here. Whole bunch of question marks. Something needs to give us. We need that grim money, Grim money. Come on, SPY. Break above 601 already. We don't have time for this rubbish. Bitcoin with a dip. 1,000 on BIM, the highs. Greatness. SDT just had a crazy pop there, right? So it would have been nice if that thing came back closer to the 200 and sat there, but nope. Dip skis and pop. Dip and pop. The engines are stalling, Josh. I think we all kind of knew though that today was going to be a bit of a sus day. So, like I said earlier, just be careful. There's no need to be rushing into any of these names, right? HSDT is looking like the one for now, isn't it? A bit. The whole vehicle is stalled. Ah, unbelievable. That's a pretty nice pop on HSDT though. Again, closer to that 110 level we talked about, and then boom skis right back to the highs of the day here. ASST again, the other one that we're paying attention to. That one just looks like it's stalling for now. Um, let's see if we stay above that 200 because really that's what we're paying attention to for now. Alrighty, if that thing fails to close above that 200, I would give this one time to consolidate because I think they're going to rush into these plays and they've been rubbish, right? So I would give this thing a bit of time to see if it holds above $1, and if it does and it's curling, okay, perfect, that's good. If not, let it go to the abyss. Alrighty, there's no need to be rushing into anything today, honestly. Zero. HSDT is cooking though. Righty, so that one instance, obviously, but that's looking good. This is the one we should have. Okay, there we go. Again, unless this thing decides to find a bit of support around $1 and actually consolidate, we leave it alone. Okay. $1 and HSDT. Type in yes in the chat if you're holding HSDT. Green, you took profits. Okay. Yeah, from pre-market, Grim. From the pre-market, $1.06. Ooh, can we get 100% from a dollar? Yeah, 100% from $1.06. Send it to $2. HSDT. Okay, there we go. There we go. 600 back test. Yeah, right off 601. Joe. Right off 601. Other than HSDT, guys, there's really nothing else moving. Nothing else that we really, really like. Well, I mean, you could look at LEDS. Let me pull that one up, actually. LED. Well, you can kind of see why I say nothing is moving though, right? Because like the size of these candles are just really scammy. Like, look, just look at these candles. Massive green candle, and it erases all the way to the bottom, and then so stuff like that. Don't really like it. So for now, until that thing can find a way to close above like $2.35. Right? So yes, these names are picking up the scanner, but they're not really things you want to be jumping into unless you're jumping in off the bottom. Alrighty. ASST is still selling off, but maybe it's going to find a bit of support, Justin. Right? Maybe off this 96, 98. If it can stay above that level, that'd be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. Do, 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 do. It would be nice to get a higher low. Exactly, Grim. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that at all. So it does look like it has a bit of support here, ASST, but that thing needs to give us a double bottom, something, right? Something to show that at least it's found a bottom for now. La 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 la. $400, George. Congratulations. Well done. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done. There goes LEDS testing brand new lows. BTCT. Mm, oh, you like it here? Yeah, consolidating off like the 200. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, looks like a double bottom too, doesn't it? Hopefully, Bitcoin doesn't get slapped with the rest of the markets because SPY is dipping and so is Bitcoin. So hopefully that thing doesn't follow. Because if it does, then that 200 EMA will not really matter. But yeah, so $8.60 above 860 ish. If it can stay above that, that's a good thing. Yeah. So that is a very good spot. Do, do, do. Your stop is at 850. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully Bitcoin. Yeah. Look at that. Right. So Bitcoin is getting slapped there. That's the only downside. So hopefully it reverses here soon. Because if it does, then that's a perfect spot for you. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if this is like a liquidity candle on AS on AS. Doo-doo, doo-doo. There we go. Mm-mm-mm. That thing looks doo-doo. Mm-mm. Okay, there we go. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake it every night. Anyways, isn't that how that song goes? If it isn't, then sorry. Um, I, anyways, good morning, Raven. Good morning. Yeah, yeah. Looks like it's holding that spot. IE BTCT holding the spot. Uh, Holy bad. Yeah. What's your question for LEDS? We just looked. We just talked about it. Yeah, I think it was a bit. TPET is still playing with that 240, guys. HSDT, that actually looks like a retest of the breakout, right? So I'd be looking for $1.25 to $1.30. If it can start consolidating in that range, then that's not too bad. So here comes that $1.25. That thing said, excuse me, I'm gonna dip like a rock, right? So we're coming all the way back down to retest the 200 again. So this is why it's always important to wait for that consolidation, because if it's not consolidating, don't touch it, right? Because if something is just crashing and you want to pick up a level, you could pick the wrong level. Look at that. Like, oh, this is amazing to slap. So slap, slap, slap. This is a really important retest for ASST. Really, really important retest. The reason why you do stuff like that is because you know it's always coming back to retest the 200 at some point. Then the question is, does it actually stay above the 200? Alrighty, because if it doesn't, then you have a problem. Then you have a problem. Okay. Is it freezing? No, I don't think so. Not for me. Not for me. There goes a beautiful 200 bounce. Did Bitcoin bounce with that whole thing? Yeah, there goes BTC bouncing. So BTC pop, BTCT pops as well, and then the S&P is back above 600. So everything kind of bounced there for you. Obviously, perfect level. Alrighty, so ASST needs to find a way to close these candles above that 200 EMA above $1 If not, then it might be done. Alrighty, so if that thing breaks below 95 cents again, then yeah, done, 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 done. It's freezing on your end as well. I don't know why it's doing that. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, that thing said screw your stop loss. So again, that retest of the 200 was okay, but then if it breaks below that bottom, yeah, absolute garbage. Okay, let me pull up the other one here. Choro. This is Azul's favorite name for the day. Oh, this was from last week. That's why that supply zone was sitting there. It's actually done a really good job, like breaking above that red area and staying above it. Like, look at that. You can move this, by the way. Right. So it's done a really good job of like breaking, retest, and then just staying above it, which is really interesting. And then cooked. Azul, well done. Uh, before street before the next stream. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so download speed is good. Still testing. Okay, I'm waiting for the upload speed here to be tested. So is the upload speed. So I don't know what's going on with that. According to the test, it says your internet connection is very fast. Your internet connection should be able to handle multiple devices streaming HD video, video conferencing, and gaming at the same time. So I don't know. Um, no issues on your end, Will? Yeah, I don't know what's happening then. If it's yeah, no idea what's going on there. And then here comes another retest again. Wait, did the S&P just pop like that? Yeah, it did actually. Look at that. Damn. It's a very nice pop. Very, very nice pop. No issues for you, critical? Yeah, some people just have issues, you know? Griff says it's lying. No, some people just have issues. There you go, spy guys. You like to see it, you know? New highs of the day. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Gap up and go is what you want. Maybe I need to close out some tabs here. Maybe that's what I need to do. AMD looks good today, Virus. It needs to look better though. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's very interesting though. Not everything looks as gappy as it should. Mm-mm. Very interesting. What's AMD? Yeah, that POS, 60150 almost for the S&P, dragging Bitcoin along with it. HSDT guys is holding that demand zone closer to $1, so hopefully it stays above that. ASST, meh, right? There's a demand zone at the bottom there, but when you start failing at the 200 like that, you want to be careful with it. TPET, weakness. So below the 200, tried to retest, failed. Weakness. So the only looks something for now. Again, BTCT is curling off the bottom there, obviously as it should. But really, the only momentum stock that's pushing at the open here is uh, is CHO, the one that Azul took all the monies to. There's green monies, but there's also Azul monies because he's also a criminal. Uh, Trump ETF news just now. Trump ETF, like the Trump stock ETF. Really? Hmm. But why? Why are they doing that? Yeah, let me take a look. Uh, Damn. To protect their financial privacy. Interesting. Trump went from 36.60 to $40. Yeah, probably why. Probably. Yeah. That's the pop. Probably on that news. Yeah, all the way to 41. Really good base though. Like off 36, 37. Good support there. Interesting. Bitcoin on the other hand is still struggling. Very interesting. I don't get the point of that, honestly. You know, we're trying to bring like seriousness to crypto. So when they're filing like ETFs or things like Doge and Trump coin. It's like it just seems silly. That's just me though. You know, like just leave the bitcoins, the ETHs, the Solanas, XRPs. Like just do that. What's the point of like, anyways? You finally got it, Raven. Okay. Yeah. There's the that 222.25 we talked about earlier. 225 for Solana. Yeah. Not all memes are like the others. No, I agree, Josh. I agree. I just think it's nice, when the only things that have ETFs are like, serious projects. Maybe at some point, the Trump coin will be, but what the hell is Doge doing? Like getting potentially getting an ETF? Why? Why? That's fine though, because again, just because it's an ETF doesn't mean that it's a good thing. It might just be a way for people to play, all of these projects without actually getting crypto, which is a good thing in itself, right? Some people don't want to buy Doge, but they want to buy the Doge ETF. Maybe same thing with the Trump coin, right? So not everybody wants to open a Coinbase account, but I'm sure they'd be willing to get the Trump ETF. But still, yeah. Uh, it's about on ramping people. Josh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Choro. So it looks like you have a lot of resistance. Do at $3.60. Good morning, Rachel. Good to hear your voice. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing well, Rachel. Good morning. Damn, Spy just had a nasty candle there, Joe. My goodness, what's going on? Again, I think we all expected this today, though. Like the first day of Trump's office, it's just going to be chaos, right? Momentum stocks are kind of slow, right? Not too many of them are cooking as over the place. So you want to be very careful today. Today is not the day to be messing around. 70-point candle on NQ. Yeah, like it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like that was one candle that went all the way to the abyss, all the way to the lows of the day. So today is not the day to be messing around. Vate J, what's your question for Vate? What's the question? VATE. Innovate. Yeah, nice green candle. Same crazy candle. Okay, good. Yeah. When you say space sector, what stock are you looking at, Alan? What stock are you looking at? Uh 45 seconds. Were you in a play, Joe? Yes, NQ. 90. It bounced up 90 again. Unbelievable. I don't get why we dropped that low in the first place, honestly. Don't get it. Again, there is a demand zone down there for ASST, but that thing just wanted my stop loss is what they wanted, huh? So, I mean, you have resistance at 105 still, already 105 to 110, just because that was that initial double bottom zone, like the usual technical analysis pattern. Well, let's see what happens here. It really hasn't broken out yet. So, yeah, something just needs to find a base, honestly, and just cook. Because the price action on some of these names is just ridiculous. Ridiculousness. There it goes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. That thing said, excuse me. Is it halted up on that candle? Oh wow. Wow, 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 wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We couldn't have done this earlier. Type in yes if you're still in ASST. We who gave me permission to cook today? Grim, you can cook. And halted. Dang, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens when it gets unhalted. Then let's see. And again, this is why we keep saying, like, honestly, if you're ever going to buy something, you can always wait for consolidation, right? Like, if you look at the bottom there, you can see it consolidating in a demand zone, right? So you never have to pick a level or buy these massive red candles on the way down. Just let it sit there for a little bit. So even if you do take a position, right, make sure that that stop loss is right below and you're good to go. And if it does hit, it's a smaller loss. Alrighty, so let's see. HSDT is still dipping, guys. Nothing really happening there. Watch that $1. Alrighty, maybe it's going to do the same thing that ASST did, but you have a potential double bottom here from pre-market at $1.04. I'm just going to call it $1 though. So let's see if it stays above that level. CHRO failed at that 365 Azul and came all the way back down. Vate, that thing is actually quite, that thing is cooking there. When we looked at it, when Jay mentioned in the chat earlier, it was just this one green candle. I'm surprised they haven't halted it. I'm pretty sure you have yeah, so that's an after hour double top at 870, 880. So just be careful there, please, Jay. Alrighty. We can just call that level $8.80. So that's your double top from Friday after hours. Double bottoms. Bitcoin is still dipping, guys. So below 103 for now. 103. I think what Bitcoin is waiting for is for Trump to say something, right? I mean, Trump did say he was going to do something for Bitcoin on day one, right? So, but again, politicians, did he actually, Josh, he never said anything, did he? Hmm. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Yeah, exactly, Josh. He want to talk about it to pump it, probably. Yeah, I saw those. I saw those. SEC, yeah, yeah, probably accumulating before they drop the news. But he did say day one. Everyone else did. So somebody lied. Let's go. Are you in it before? Like, are you in it now, D? Or you took profits? You took $130. Well done, congratulations. Yeah, let's see what happens when it gets unhalted. Yeah, the S&P is curling back up, so that's a good thing. If we can stay above 600 today, I think that's a huge win for the markets. Stay above the 600. But yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Liberty, something Liberty. Had a different. Yeah, yeah. Come on, TPET. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, World Liberty Financial. Yeah, yeah, Liberty. Yep. Yeah, I saw the. I think Rob sent me a screenshot of them loading up on like loading up on the ETH. Wait, 627, 620, 726. Grim. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you have a lot of room on this one. Yeah, ASST at 97. See actually halts and keep cooking here, Grim. That would be a good thing, obviously. It would be a good thing. There goes the unhalt for ASST. $1.16. Can it test $1.20? So right below $1.20 is the speaking of which, that thing said, screw that. I give you more than that. Uh, yep, that thing said $1.27. So, and it's cooking. My goodness. My goodness, guys. See, we knew this thing was gonna cook, right? We had vibes that it was gonna cook. Right? It just had to play games with us at the open, huh? Which is what happened on that. Shish. My goodness. $1.35, 190% on this one, guys. 190%. Yeah. So if you look to the top left with the purple algo, you can kind of see how it speaks to you, right? So you're gonna see like moving averages being crossed and stuff like that. Would I FOMO into this thing now? Be very careful. It's in the supply zone. Alrighty. Also, when candles are this aggressive, um, just be careful, please. Be careful. Alan, we should come up with a meme coin, huh? No thanks. No, thank you. You got your stop tapped. Okay, that's okay. Though your stop is tapping in a supply zone, so that's not bad at all, Grim. Now that you're out though, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, that's a really good spot for your stop loss to be hitting. You can always get. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Grim, let's see if this thing can actually find a way to consolidate above $1.20. If it does, then it's found a new base, and then push back into that supply zone. Alrighty. Hopefully this isn't just a one-time pop and then that the above it we can find new positions there. Other than Raven, did anybody get in on TPET on this dip here? Anybody? Vates is still looking okay. It actually pushed all the way back up to the top of that supply zone, that double top, and then came back down. So that 870 ish is a problem for Vate. HSDT is still holding that 104, that double bottom from pre-market. So let's see if it stays above. And then Choro is still dipping, but maybe it's gonna stay above the 50 here. Azul. Yeah, there you go, Justin. Yeah, off the 50. Z50. Hmm. There's no one on those roads, Virus, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Perfect. Barefoot Crown. Are you getting into Crown? Is that a company? I like it. CRKN. So here's that 120 retest, Grim. See if we can find a base. Consolidate until the 9 EMA catches up. That'd be okay with me. Sounds good, Joe. See you in Discord. Sounds good. Yeah, CRKN does look good. Alan, something like that. Criminals is what it would be called. or the Thrust coin. I'm sure there is a Thrust coin somewhere, Alan. And they just lost $1 from that double top. So hopefully you took some monies off that bottom, Grim. CRKN, very nice. Yeah, 29% and pushing. So we might just rotate back to penny stocks today, honestly. That's usually what happens when people look around and they're like, what's happening? I don't see anything I like. They usually just rotate to penny stocks, like micro penny stocks. So we shall see. Uh, Come back to GCTK. What's the other one doing though, Grim? Anyways, ASST is bouncing off that 120, which is perfect. Alrighty, so which is kind of what you wanted to see in the first place, right? Yeah, same. You want to get above a dollar 36 already, and then your target is $1.50 after that, and then we can talk about the next level after we break above $1.50. Alrighty, so you want to clear this double top first if you're looking for targets. No, the other one, YCBD, YCBD. It goes. There goes $1.40. Sheesh, that's a cook now. Yep, that thing gave us vibes. Gave us vibes. Nope, it's not. Just a glitch. Perfect. MicroStrategy acquires 11,000 Bitcoin in a 1.69 year to date. 600 and wow, crazy. Was that news today? So that's the 21st. Yeah, so today. Dang. Yeah, they're buying a nice. He's gonna keep doing that. So, yep, 11,000 Bitcoin. How much did that cost? Somebody do the math. It seemed like it would be easy math based on the fact that it's nice and round numbers. But how much money these that buy? 1.1 billion. Yeah, crazy. Mm-mm. Crazy. So you can kind of see how we're finding a lot of resistance between that 136 and that 150 level for ASST, right? So that's why we mentioned earlier we need to break above the targets. Alrighty. What's your question for TPET? What's your question? Let me know. Looks like Kron hit that VWAP and then came back down. Again, we've mentioned so many times how like anytime you're above or below the VWAP, you use that as support and resistance, right? Like your VWAP is your mirror target, right? So anytime you're above, anytime a stock is below the VWAP, like this one is, and it goes to the VWAP, you always use that level as resistance, right? That doesn't mean your position needs to be closed when we get to the VWAP. It just have to wear it. Like I know we have a problem here, right? So when that first and second or third candle is failing, you have a problem. And then the opposite is true when you're selling off, right? If you're selling off for a long time to the VWAP, then that might be a good spot for a curl, for a bounce, right? And that also has to like it. Um, that really does matter though. Like when you're far away from VWAP, right? You can actually tell that okay, we rallied for a long time to get to the VWAP, so resistance obviously, or we crashed for a long time to get to the VWAP. Alrighty, it looks like Choro is trying to curl up the 50 there. Choro. Let me take a look at Rocket Labs. So we posted a list of like, space stocks last night in Discord because that's what Trump was talking about, right? And Elon talked about that as well. As a, the human race, we need to have stuff that we're looking forward to, right? And Mars. So Rocket Labs was another one of these, and it's up 20% today, so not bad, right? So Rocket Labs. There's a whole bunch more like Luna and other things. 46 cents, Grim, for GOEV. Okay, GOEV. Rocket Labs. Yeah. So really good run on this one. I think Alan likes this stock, don't you, Alan? I think you do. Wait, did Spy just get slapped like that? It did, huh? Look at that. We're gonna end up going red for the day. Damn. Look at that, guys. My goodness. Shish. My goodness. We're gonna go from red from green to red, which was uh investments with a public fund. Yeah. The money is only gonna flow in with less regulation. Put. Yep, today was always gonna be chaos though. Chaos, chaos, chaos. BTC dipping, still holding 100K, which is very nice. And so this is what we mentioned earlier, guys. Look at the view up on Bitcoin, right? Look at this view. This is just about reversion, right? So this is the view up, by the way. That green line is the view up, right? So we were all the way up there, and then we drop. Guess what we started bouncing at? Off the view up, right? So the view up can be used, especially if it's consolidating, as like a level that you're like, you know what? Maybe we get a bounce here. Think for right mid-year or so, it'll be good in the hole. Yeah, I think Luna is doing the same thing, right? At some point this year, LUNR, 40 cents penny. First green trade today. Let's go. What did you make 40 cents in? What did you make your monies in? It looks like ASST isn't quite done yet, guys. Right, there goes brand new of the day. It looks like it wants to push for that 150. So 146 is the high for now. I kind of don't like how these candles are all over the place, but it's looking good though. ASST, well done, Penny. Well done. What did you buy at? You made 40 cents. What did you buy at a dollar? ASST. EONR. EONR. $1.20. Short. Congratulations. Congratulations. Rosalia. What's your question for HSDT? What's your question? So I'm gonna see what's had the VWAP, right, guys? So the VWAP can be used as like a bit of a scalpy level, just like the 200 can, just like the 50 can, right? So you always have to wait and make sure that it's actually holding that level before you make your decision. Ready? Cool, 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 cool. The S&P is looking very, very sauce. Let's try coin that thing. Yeah, yeah, $1.20. Sean, good win for you though. Where do you put stop loss? I'm not sure, Baruch. I don't even know what you're playing with. So, good morning, Troy. AK says, I'm in at 107. Can you please take a look? Absolutely. Um, don't like that it's below the 200, but it does have support around this price. So as long as it stays above $1, you might be okay. It has to stay above $1. If a stock is under like that, it'd be hard for people to buy and for the momentum to kick in. But yeah, for now, you can kind of see how it's building above $1 to hopefully it stays above that level. Hopefully. And then for ASST, if that thing can find a way to stay above $1.20, like really just consolidate, then to me that's just a retest, just like it was the first time. So, uh, Grim, yeah. It's, do you think I should start scalping right now? Well, it's at $1.25, Gucci. It's at $1.25. I use okay. You sold already. So you're just wondering if you should be getting back in. I mean, I'd be giving it time to see if we really start curling off $1.20. If we do and we start curling back, then that's perfect. If not, just stay away from it. Alrighty. Spy's Spy's about to head back to 600, huh? Do. There you go, 127. JBY, what happened? Mm, mm. There goes HSDT, right? So Grim. Love it. Love it, love it. Take the monies and rotate. Uh, will HSDT go up? Whenever you're playing with the stock that's below the 200, you're fighting an uphill battle, right? Uphill battle when it's below the 200 EMA. So will it go back up? You're asking for a miracle, right? So, hello, boy. You lost $50,000 in HSD. How much money did you put in that lose $50,000? And when did you buy this thing? Like $50 or 50? Did you lose $50 in that stock or 50K in that stock? We need proof. You're in at $1.56, 50 at $1.58. Okay, well, so you got in at $1.58. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You bought 140K at $1.58. Lord have mercy. So you bought at this price. You bought right there. You literally bought right there, right? You bought right there, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't. It really sucks. Like if when you lose that amount of money, but I'm teetering between like roasting and like being nice, because you lost a lot of money. Like I'm going back and forth in my head. Like, do I roast or do I be nice? You know? Um, I don't know. You know? uh, we we keep saying this every single day. Like invest in yourself. It's gonna pay you. When we have one-on-ones, guys, if you've had a one-on-one and you have to play momentum stocks, the first thing that I tell you is don't buy stocks when they're exploding already, right? If you've had a one-on-one with me, or you've been to any of the educational classes, or you're a member in Discord, you know this already. For anybody that's a member in the ready, right? Don't FOMO when it's exploding like this. Don't FOMO when you see a supply zone, right? So sometimes like investing in yourself could give you crazy money, right? So I mean, maybe you wouldn't have taken this play and it would have saved you 50K. Is that worth it? Yeah, it's way worth it, right? So also, the one thing we scream about every single day is please, 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 for the love of God, Please have a stop loss. Please use a stop loss. Please use a stop loss. Please use a stop loss. Please, 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 please. Right? So again, if you're not a member yet and you're still losing monies in the market, congratulations. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Use your imagination for the rest. If you're not a member yet and you're still losing monies on entries like that, click the link at the bottom of the chat and become a member. Right? If you need some one-on-one time, hello boy, maybe you do. Become a gold member. Right? Become a member. Let's go, Luna. Well done. Yeah, pre-market was more of a test for you, right? So will it make a comeback, Gucci? I mean, it's below the 200. So at this point, you need miracles, right? You never want to be in a position where you're asking, like, is it going to come back? Is it going to come back? Is it going to come back? No, you don't want to do that because nobody can tell you if a stock is going to come back, right? Make decisions based on things that are within your control, right? If I'm going to look at my account and say, you know what, before you even do that, right? How much am I willing to lose? Like, am I willing to lose 10K, $5,000, $1,000? Like, what's my max stop loss? Or where's my support, right? Where am I going to set my stop loss? Stuff like that is what you need to figure out. Because if you're sitting there and you're asking somebody else if it's going to come back, even if they tell you yes, that's still a big, question mark. The percentage stop loss do you recommend? 20%? No. 20% is all right. So it's not about a percentage, guys, right? Like 10%, like I think what we've mentioned in the past is like 7 to 8%, right? That's the number we use for stocks. Options, different story. Right? Like below 10% is the right, but it depends. So like if I'm buying a stock, right? Let's say I buy a stock. Let's say I'm watching ASST, right? And I know that ASST is finding support. It's really consistent. Use my two eyes, and I can see that it's building support and it's curling back up, right? If I take a position right there, what's the reason for 20% and 10% stop loss? I don't care about the percentage. What I need to know is that okay, I bought the stock because it was consolidating bottom. Six below, it might be percent, right? But what the hell am I doing still holding it? It broke below the support, right? If I buy a stock that's holding up the 200 EMA, if it breaks below the 200 EMA, it might be 1%. But what the hell am I still doing in there? Right? So again, if you're not a member yet, you're missing out. Hello, boy. Yeah, it's crashing. Yeah, right. As it should, right? We've talked about this every single time. If a stock is below the 200 EMA at that point, alrighty, garbage. So the fact that it's sitting below the 200 EMA, absolute doo-doo. So for now, you're basically just praying that, at some point it bounces. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. What a good the knowledge, exactly, Grim, exactly. So again, if you're not a member yet, you're not a gold member, and you're still struggling, well, 2025 just started. So maybe do yourself a favor and become a gold member or lifetime member or something, right? Again, even if you just become a member and you watch some of the educational videos in Discord, the members only videos, that's going to save you a lot of headache. A lot of headache. Um, yeah, some of the times, like I look at you guys' entries and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you thinking? I want to be nice about it, but I'm like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, if you're putting $140,000 in a stock that just exploded to new highs of the day at a pivot in a supply zone, you're asking for violence, right? You're asking for violence. So this will forever be the greatest screenshot of all time, guys. This screenshot I'm about to pull up, right? This will forever be the greatest screenshot and when it comes to the markets, because this tells you a whole bunch of like different things. Yeah, the greatest of all time, right? The whole secret to winning big in the stock market is not to be stop losses, blah 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 blah, right? This screenshot, the best. It really is, Sean. I've held stocks that only kept going lower instead of cutting my loss earlier. Exactly, right? So it's what a lot of people do. It's what everybody does. You're holding a stock, you're like, Mama didn't raise no B, right? So I'm not gonna take $100 loss. Then it becomes 1,000, and then it becomes 10, and then it becomes more. Rosalia, absolutely, absolutely. So again, if you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe if you're new to the community. Rocket Labs looks nice, guys. Right. So again, that whole Trump theme is in full effect. Full effect. Rocket Labs. Rot. RKLB. No, 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 no. You've been waiting for so long, waiting for Rosalia for what? Nemo, right? That's what people say in their head. Like again, it's no fault of your own. Honestly, I think from like humans are conditioned like if you think of like one of the biggest flaws in human history, it's probably like, being conditioned to not want to lose. Every time we lose something, it's painful, right? Can you think of like when you're a baby, right? And you get a lollipop and then the lollipop like falls to the ground, right? Or like someone takes away your toy, right? You cry, right? All the way to being, grown up, and then you lose like the worst of like losing, like someone that you love, right? Whether that's a family member or, I mean, like, you know, like people find like so much pain in losing, right? To losing money, something that you work hard for, right? When you're the whale says, never mind. That's the one thing that you need to be okay with in the market. The market needs you to be opposite, right? You need to reverse your mindset. Your psychology needs to be reversed in the market. If you're okay losing, you're gonna do well. Robert's in that book is called like the best loser wins, right? Why do you think so many like that's what people are okay to lose, right? You don't need to be like your win rate in the market doesn't need to be 100%. It doesn't need to be 90%. It doesn't need to be 80%. It doesn't need to be 70% for you to be successful in the markets, right? You need to eliminate those losses quickly. We need to find out like when you're wrong and then get rid of it and move on because you're gonna make that money back, right? Humble, yeah, you really have to like you have to get past that mentality that it's so bad to lose in the market. Rocket Labs is just cooking, guys. Going $30, going for the $31. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, there we go. uh Rocket Labs. So why is it crashing? Why is EONR crashing? EO. Look at what happened on this one, guys. Again, some of this stuff is like, you know, some of this stuff is the more time you spend in this channel. Again, this is not stuff we're being taught, right? Like um, like some of this stuff is simple to some you and I, because we know like okay, every time you get to the view app, be very careful right there, right? So this is some of the basic knowledge that like the more time you spend on this channel, the more time you pick it up, right? The more time you spend around people that kind of know what they're doing, you pick that up. You might pick one thing today, one thing tomorrow, and it just keeps accumulating, right? Like you might have just learned today that okay, the view app is going to be resistance, right? Like, look at that. I'm not going to buy that stock because Blaze said, and then boom skis. We're back to the bottom again, right? You might have saved yourself $100, right? So some stuff is really, really simple, and you just pick it up. And but you have to give yourself that time, right? To learn and be better. Alrighty. EONR, you're asking why it's selling off? Why is it selling off? Well, because it found resistance. Because it found resistance. Again, I think we might have mentioned this earlier. I don't think we did actually. But that thing stalled at $1.75 and then came back down. Right? So it found some resistance. Rahul says, "Is Rocket Labs a good price to get in?" It's at the highs of the day. That's never a good price to get in, right? Because there will always be a dip at some point. Again, Rocket Labs was the first name on the space list that was posted in Discord and Trade Ideas last night, right? So if you were paying attention to that, right, you might have looked at this one and said, "Oh, look at that," right? It was at $25 at the open, 25.50. So from 25.50 to $31. Right. So again, that stuff was posted in Trade Ideas to at least put it on your watch list because your president said so, right? Because your president and Elon Musk said, "Hey, we need to go to space, to Mars," right? So even if you're not getting to stuff like that, you're still just watching and saying, "You know what?" Right? So from $25 to $31, that's a pretty nice push. It's the only one that traded, which is why it's up after the speech. On a whole, okay, yeah, right. You see the list, you do a little bit of research, and then you're like, you know what, I like this one better, right? And then you see the performance at the open because that really does matter, right? SPY is just all over the place at this point. Bitcoin came back nicely, right? So again, another example of the VWAP, right? Look at that beautiful VWAP for BTC. Double bottom VWAP, pop, 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 right? Straight to the supply zone, and now it's stalling. So be careful. Choro is still holding that 50 EMA, which is good, right? So again, another example of a moving average, right? So in this case, I mentioned the VWAP really matters so away. The VWAP is this close. I don't really, alrighty. ASST is kind of right. So the orange line is your 50 EMA. So interesting how ASST is holding that 50 EMA, and so is Choro, but probably not the name of the. Again, hello boy, come join us in Discord. You're missing out on a lot of stuff. Alrighty, become a member. Click the link at the bottom of the channel. Member, come join us and make your money back. Alrighty. If you do become, you are signing up Legend or the goats. Those are the only levels, 2 levels. Don't sign up for the sold out level. Alrighty. Is HSDT? It's trying to curl, right? So hopefully it comes back a little bit for anybody that's still in there. Hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, let me take a look actually. So space, another one of these stocks, right? Yeah, space. You can, again, all the space stocks are bouncing today, all of them, right? Space is gaining a bit of attention here, it seems. This one is probably my least favorite one because this is really not like space exploration, This is more like the surface of the sky. Like you can go up few and then see the Earth, and then nothing special. Um, but yeah, always stuff, always yeah. You don't like Virgin? I don't like Virgin Galactic either. So yeah. But again, if that thing is breaking above like 550, it might gain a bit of momentum. Might gain a bit of attention as well. So it's on the watch list. Yeah. Plus, the company doesn't really make money. I don't even know what they're doing now. I don't know what they're doing, but isn't too keen on this side of the company. Yeah, no, agree. The dude is busy riding mountain bikes. Let me pull up the company website actually. I mean, the website is pretty cool. Space line for Earth. I think it's pretty cool, but and I think it's a a cool experience. But look at that, and the CEO's at the bottom, Richard Branson, popping champagne or whatever that is. No. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, next resistance for this thing is right below $5.50. So something to keep on watch, right? In case it wants to break out and volume actually does come in. So, but other than that, just be cautious. I had to take some deep breaths in, Grim. Husa, husa. Is ASST good now? It's halted down. Hello, boy. Again, you have a lot of money that you could really benefit from some knowledge. So the fact that you're losing $50,000 and you're ready to go into the next play tells me you have a lot of monies and you're not putting it to good use. Alrighty. The fact that a stock is halted down and you're like, is it a good time to go in now? That means to trading to you is more of a gamble, right? So you need to fix that. Otherwise, you're going to keep losing money, please. Alrighty. So fix it, please. Fix it. Otherwise, we're going to give Grim and Virus and Dan your address to visit you. Usa. So beautiful curl of the 50 EMA there. So Azul, Justin, are you still in your position? Still in there? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, Choro looks nice. So it's approaching a double top there, right? Approaching a double top. You notice how again, so hello boy, you notice how the people that have a bit more experience, they're looking at good stuff, right? They're like, you know what, this thing is bouncing up the 50, it's curling back up. This is into you're looking for stuff that's dying to the abyss, right? Or you're looking at stuff that's already hitting resistance. Anyways, CH resistance, right? So right at 370. So that's your double top. Be careful, alrighty? So again, beautiful condition of the body with resistance as it tops. So be careful out there, please. That's a double top. This is the type of stuff that Hello Boy buys. So be very careful, please. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Neolani, yeah, Wes mentioned sound in Discord. Yeah. So be careful of that double top. There you go, Justin. Yeah. Buy smiley faces and sell the frowns. Yep. Let's go. Grim made $1,400 on Choro. Choro. I like it. Isn't a double top a good entry point? Um, sorry, I think you're kind of trolling at this point. Oh boy, like you trolling? Are you trolling? Be honest. Anyways, this is my last. This is the last time I respond to your comments because I feel like you're trolling at this point, unless you become a member. But anyways, yeah, he ate 1,400 churros, Bill. I like it. Anyway, space is slowly going for that $5.50. So let's see if it actually breaks above. Alrighty, so the space stocks are cooking. Rocket Labs hit brand new highs, but still kind of stalling around the same spot. Dang, not bad actually, huh? Not bad. 6.6%. What happened to ASST, Jason? It's halted down. Right? It hit resistance and then slapped. Yeah, SoFi. Yeah, very good bill. So I don't know. Are you going to scale out at all? Like, are you going to sell any shares into earnings, or you're just going to keep it all? IWM. Do you have a question? Uh, yeah, Grim. I agree. Funny. So Tony bought Choro at 288, $2.88. Okay, let me zoom out here. 288. Look at that. Beautiful, right? On the curl. Tony bought on the curl there. I like it. Well done, Tony. Which is the best time to trade? It depends. It really is Rosalia. It really depends, right? Some people like pre-market because that's all the time they have, and pre-market can give you some really nice rallies. So, like for the to really rely on the technical skills. Some people like to wait till like an hour after the market opens because then the charts have really consolidated and you can find good levels. So it really depends. Alrighty, you have to play around with everything and see which one fits your trading habits, right? Best time to trade is after coffee. So there goes the double top for Choro. So surprise. No, not really, right? Resistant. Labs just hit. Well, at least it's going for new highs there. Is anybody holding Rocket Labs, guys? Anybody? 7 a.m. is the best time to trade for you, for sure. More volume to take. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Because the early pre markets, you can catch some beautiful plays, but a lot of them can be pump and dumps if the news isn't amazing. Right? When things actually break out, everybody's ready to go. All the brokers are open at that point. Do. So Tony says I had to rewatch the last class. I looked left, picked up my entry point by putting lines to give me my entry. Beautiful. Look at this, guys. Right. So again, beautiful. Congratulations. Give me a high five, Tony. Right. I like when people are struggling and they're willing to go look for the knowledge. Right. They're willing to go look for the knowledge and say, you know what? Let me go watch the last group class we had. Um, So, again, if you remember and you haven't watched the last class we had that had to do with technical analysis, go watch that class, please. All right. If you haven't watched that class yet, go watch the class because it's really going to help you with technical analysis. Ready? It's really going to help you. Let's go, Raven. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys, please, and thank you. Yeah, Rocket Labs just hit new highs of the day. So that's looking very, very good. Very, very good. So the space theme is in full flow. The space theme. I like it. I like those lines, by the way. Well done. La 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 la. I like it. Yep, there you go. Shima. Maybe SID ads will pay. Grim, yeah. Another space stock, right? That one's had a really good run in the past. A really good run in the past. 40. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, Choro is coming back down again. It hit resistance, so that's not a massive surprise. Space has 550, guys. So hopefully it's not a big surprise there as well if it fails. SPY and Bitcoin are just going to keep going down, up and down. EONR. Let's take a look again. Yeah, that's a nice pop actually. Yeah, right back to the double top. So right at $1.75. So it kind of looks like a retest, right? Technical analysis, right? So again, you have resistance around that area, you have resistance at the 200 EMA, you have the breakout, and then you have the retest of that area. So and then back to the highs of the day. So very good. So off $1.50, perfect. Resistance 175. Luna. Space just broke above $5.50, guys. So again, it's a stock that we don't like, but it fits the theme, and it's moving in the right direction. So the space people are loving it. So 555, ooh, 559, guys. That thing is picking up momentum now. Ooh, wait. The space theme, guys. Space theme. Elon Musk says we go to Mars. Trump says we go to Mars. The stocks say, yeah, we go. Killer, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Funny, funny, funny. Okay, I wanted to look at something else. I just Luna, yeah. I mentioned this like 2 months ago, right? Luna was retesting $10, and it was a beautiful buy, right? Again, there's really nothing else that I can say about Luna, right? There's really nothing I can honestly say. Luna is especially one that we like. Why? Because they're going to the moon. So yeah, anything space is cooking. Z space stocks. When it comes to Luna, though, again, I'm not quite sure what your question is. You're gonna have to let me know, sitting at the daytime highs. So there's really nothing else. There's not very much I can really tell you. Right? So when the market opened this morning, Luna was at 1928. So from 1928 to 20, almost $23. So again, all of these stocks were there on the watch list over the weekend, to be looked at, right? Yeah. Let me take a look at SIDU. SIDU is another space play. This one's up 24% as well, right? So again, all of these stocks. This one was at 276 at the open, and then slowly cooked. Slowly cooked. There's a whole bunch of other ones, guys, right? So like launch, that provide like launching to you, rocket lab in space. Right? So this one's like simple, right? And then when it comes to like satellites and things like that, it's like SATS. Again, they're all in Discord, so you can always take a look at that watch list. And then there's the other sector for like Luna and SIDU and L Lab, stuff like that. Um, but yeah. SpaceX is the only one that matters. Well, SpaceX isn't listed on the, so we can't really trade that. Because I think SpaceX would cook, but it's not. So we have to look for other ones. Blue and yeah, they're not available. Yeah, Blue Origin. Blue Origin would have been a good one too, because uh, you know Jeff Bezos. But exactly. Both of those would be cooking right now, but they're not. So we have to play with the other garbage. So I think of the garbage, Rocket Labs and Luna. Those are the two favorites. And then you have the other ones. Stuff like space, like I mentioned earlier, like space is garbage. The company doesn't make money, right? And they don't really truly go to space. Like they're not going to the moon or to Mars or anything like that. They're just letting you go look at Earth, right? So it's nothing special, but it fits the theme, right? It's out of Earth, it goes to space. So Rocket Labs is better than Luna, probably. Yeah. Dan, yes. Yeah. uh, Virgin stocks. Yeah, probably the worst of all the stocks we could look at is SPCE. But I think you can really tell though. Like you look at the other ones we've looked at, like Rocket Labs is up 30%, right? SID is up 20%. Luna is up 20%, right? And then you space is up 10. The market knows it's garbage, but it still moves. That was ASTS. That was ASTS. ASTS. Let me pull it up. Yeah, it's up 10% though. I think it's because they've done a split. When did they do a split again? Was it ASTS, guys? Maybe it wasn't ASTS. It might have been a different one then, Dan. I think it was a different one. ASTR, AS something. Astra Space. Yeah, I think that's it. Mm, ASTR. ASTR. Yeah, Astra Group. Was it? No, this is a different one. I think it was delisted. Yeah, ASTR, right? Yeah, they delisted the damn stock. So then yeah, I mean they lost a rocket and they weren't really making money. I found the rocket last week. Uh, yeah, Alan. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the good one. That's the good one you like, Alan. Yeah, yeah. Krina, again, we said this last week, right? Buy the hype, sell the news. Buy the hype, sell the news, right? You play the momentum before the event actually happens because after the event is done, so is the stock, right? So buy the hype, sell the news. That's what everybody else is doing, right? So when the stock goes when DJT goes from $27 to 40 something dollars before Trump is in office, it's gonna sell off. It's already been priced in. Quite a mistake, Nahol. Yeah. So garbage, garbage, garbage. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, today's been a bit of a just a scalp day. Scalp and move on. Anyways, let me move on to EONR because that looks like it's the flavor of the it's the current flavor in the market for now. So, but it still needs to break above $1.75, guys, if it wants to cook. Yeah, needs to break out. Spencer, okay, BBAI, yeah, yep, yep. Uh, Companies achieving on new heights. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let me take a look. Yes, SMX actually has a really nice float. Very, very. Ooh, we. So they just did a split. Very interesting. They did a split. Yeah, it's coming down to that low from the split day. So right between like 450 and 430. Mm. I wish it crashed to like $2. I feel like $1 to $2 is the sweet spot before they drop a catalyst. But in this case, it actually does have some history of like trying to bounce up 430, 450. I'm gonna set an alert. I just want to see what the 1 minute looks like. They look like it. Usually that's a sign. Yeah, you can see that demand zone in that range. Not a crazy amount of volume yet. Yeah, there we go. I think that's a good spot. I know. Just because the spread is a bit crazy. The bid is at 454, which is perfect, and then the ask is at 467, which is not exactly ideal. For some reason, EONR keeps failing at that 177. What did Dan say, Josh? What did he say? Useless. FDA approves that Johnson and Johnson nasal spray for depression. Depression. And major. That's a spray for depression. Dang. Hmm. Like we live in like some really sad times, guys. Anyways, I don't want to go on a rant. But like people are depressed, and other companies are just there to capitalize on it. But it's always been like that. Did I miss the joke? Okay, never mind. Fine, fine, fine. I only say that because I know the companies that actually do that. Like the actual like depression drugs. So Tony, yeah. Yeah, now guys, here it comes. Here it comes. Unbelievable. Do, do, do. Let's see. Yeah. Mm. Okay, there you go. My video keeps freezing. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe YouTube is like, you know what? We've had enough of your rubbish. Do, do, do. 7 degrees. Why is it cold for everybody? Again, it is the right time though. It's always cold around this time of the year. Doesn't really matter where you live. Colder than it usually is at the very least. The bits are slowly creeping up there, Grim. SMX. Rocket Labs looks like a T-Rex, doesn't it? T-Rexing. Good push though. Yeah. Big push. It's snowing in Florida? But it's snowing? Oh wow. Damn. My goodness. It looks like our weather, like, the Canadian weather left and came for you guys. I like it, Grim. I like it. I like it. I like it. There goes your T-Rex for Rocket Labs. Surprise! Not really, right? You can see, like, look at that. It's like T-Rex, 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 and then curl down. Times and understand. Okay, let's see. I'll send you a video here. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Close to further notice. Freezing. No, you know what's happening? The universe is just getting you guys all ready for Canada. It's like, hey, experience a little bit of the coldness because it's only a matter of time before, Canada buys the US. And then you guys all, I'm kidding. We're going to sell all the trees we have and all the land we have, You know how land is very expensive, right? And then we're going to buy you guys. Australia too, because Australia is pretty cheap. She has little, tiny, tiny, tiny little. Uh, and then once we're done doing that, the UK is just like we'll get the UK for free. It's for sale. Exactly, exactly, Grim. I don't want to hook. Josh. Yep. 55. Abdu. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. This is the time. Money flow than the UK and Canada combined. Mm, no, not true, Willie. Not true. Not true. Do, 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 do. Dan, nope, was sending you the smoke and was sending you snow. It's for a reason. My goodness, what a silly day in the markets. Coins. Yep, SPY is just consolidating at 600, which honestly, it's not a bad thing. Right? The Trump coin is at $39, which it's not a surprise because it's been doing that all day today. It's been bouncing off 37 to 36.50 and then going back to 40s. So that's a nice little. And BTC is still at 1.4, and that VWAP is held the entire time, right? So that's good. No, you can't just look at GDP though, Willie. You can't just look at GDP and then say that's the value of the country, right? That's not how that. That's not how. Yeah, that's not how it works. Just like if you wanted to buy is money in, yeah, can't just look at that though. Just like if you want to buy Tesla, right? If somebody wanted to buy Tesla, Willie, they don't only look at the money that Tesla makes, right? Uh, you look at it all. Okay, fine. Anyways, will it break out? I don't know. It needs to break above $1.75 if it wants to go, right? And it's not really doing that yet, which again, not a major surprise, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. So until it breaks above that level, it's not quite ready yet. And then support closer to $1.50. In that case, Canada's funny, funny, funny. USEG, potential like Trump theme play, right? So that's an energy oil play, right? US Energy Corp. That thing's up 40%. right? That thing is cooking there. So again, these are the two themes that Trump talked about yesterday, right? So USEG, energy, oil. So that thing is cooking there, cooking. La 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 la. Energy. This one's actually done quite well, Grim. Yeah, from 238 to 338, and cooking. 45%. New 52-week highs for USEG. So if you showed up today and you were just looking for you were just looking for like the Trump mentioned plays, you'd be doing really well today. More than US with our natural resources and great attitude and a clean country. CSP exactly, right? You have to take that into account, Willie. You have to take the great attitude, right? Clean country needs to be transported. Canada has all the oil, right? Like, you know what I mean? No, 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 no. But be careful. They are going to be. Yeah, Josh, I agree. So when you play with these, oh wow, look at Spy. Yeah, Bitcoin just had a nice pop. So the S&P just had a nice pop too. So it just looks like we're going back and forth today. Will you forget that guy? Forget him. Yeah, TPET just hit session highs. Beautiful. AK, are you still in the chat? Are you still in the chat? Did you get into? Did you get into? Yeah, very nice. Look at TPET, guys. Brand new highs of the day. Beautiful, beautiful. Uh, $2.70. Time to get out there. Yeah. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Luna's trying again, Lion. I like it. Uh, yeah, the 200 EMA, it does. If you're holding TPET, type in yes in the chat. I know Raven is in this one. You had a short on NQ? Yeah. And that was a nice short, honestly, because you have all that risk. Nope, Dan. Nope, not this time. Bitcoin's back to 105, guys. So that looks good. That looks good. Okay. True, 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 true. Check out Google Stock. What am I looking for, Stewie? LITM, yeah, lithium. Go BTC, go, 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 go. So Bitcoin's hitting highs of the day, guys. Highs of the day. Love it. Look at that thing go. Go, 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 go. Will he get the pipeline back on? And then we will give you guys some oil, a 2% discount. Get your oil from and then fill the barrels. Trump said, fill the oil up to the brim. Fill it up. Fill the oil reserves. Choo, 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 choo. 106 almost for BTC. CA bet. Yep. TPET is looking very nice. So again, congratulations if you are in this one, guys. Again, like we said this earlier, right? Like TPET isn't going anywhere. It's going to be a pump and dump play over and over and over again, up down, up down. Choo, 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 choo. Keep going, TPET. Give $3 already here. Give $3. Perfect. Oil monies. Shima. Oil monies. 315. Okay. Let's see if it gets to 315. Again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet and you want to become a member and join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot already. And come join us. Alrighty. That's thing. My thing is glitching. Anyways, there you go. USEG looks good too, right? Obviously being an energy play. So testing the highs of the day. And Bitcoin is $100 away from 106. No. Yeah. And then it hit that supply zone at 290 and then came back down, right? TPET. So supply resistance. At some point, I'm sure it's gonna break it. But anyways, there goes USEG, guys. Grim, you're in this one, right? So I need to zoom out of this one and see where that resistance is at. You'd expect that level to be at 350, but money's Kimbella. Kimbella is just cooking, guys. Cooking. Yeah. So $3.50 there. Bitcoin bubbles looking very nice. Looking very, very nice. Here comes that 350. 350 was gone for a while. Can you take a look at ASST chart, please, just to see supply and supply set? I'll take a look in a second. 350 Grim. That was a nice little dip back to 310, wasn't it? From 340 to 310 and then pop to 360. Looking good. Anybody else FOMO into this one when Grim mentioned it? Anybody? Anybody? Teamwork, Kimbella. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. . 1%. Is IBIT at all-time highs? Why does it look like it's at all-time highs? Let's go. Yes, Eric, you got it. Nice. Very nice. TPET looks like it's pushing back again up there. I hate this new trading view thing when like as soon as you zoom into a screen, it like silliness. So 280 TPET. Keep going, TPET. Keep going. It's gonna if you're still interested in this though, it's gonna need to break above 290. 290. Hmm. Okay. USEG is cooking, guys. Woof. Cooking, 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 cooking. We might need to create like a you go Hassan? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. What? Guess what? Is that an alert? I bet you that alert is for SM. Grim, you really wanted to do that alone, didn't you? Unbelievable. uh there goes $4, guys. Ooh wee. That thing just took off. Oh my days. Let him cook, Grim. 420. So again, clearly the theme is energy plays and space plays, right? So fire. Fire, 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 fire. And what? And thrust. And thrust. Well done, Grim. Well done, well done, well done. You got stopped at a 279. Oh, that's okay though. That's okay. That's okay. I think you that's okay. On CPED, right? So that's okay. It's I mean it hit resistance and it you would be you know 20 cents poor at this point, Raven, so that's okay. It's going back up there though. But it did come all the way back to the 50s, you know? Yeah, beautiful. Anyway, so again, yeah, so we hit $4 on this one and then it came back down USEG. So let's see. So that looks good. TPET looks good, guys. Space looks good. Again, it's all about the Trump plays, right? Not like the Trump plays, but like the Trump theme sector plays. If that makes any sense. Yeah, exactly, Ray. Really good entry when it dipped for you. Very good. Very, very good. HUSA actually had a bit of a pop, guys. That was also on the watch list, right? INDO, HUSA, all of them. All of them. So again, if you paid attention to the watch list last night in Discord, you put some of these names on your watch list and maybe you played with them, right? If you were listening to the Trump speech and the Elon speech yesterday and you're like, how can I make money? How can I make money? What's Trump saying? Huh? What is he gonna do? Huh? Right? Those they could have only two places you could have gone to space stocks or to energy stocks. Either way, you made money. Either way, you made monies. So yeah. Anyways, BRN. That's the wrong thing. I'm looking at BRN. So 196. This one doesn't quite have that amazing volume yet, i.e. because it's just one fat green candle doing nothing and then one fat green candle. Stuff like this always scares me until you actually see like start to move. Stuff like that always scares me a little bit grim. Let me look at the day. Yeah, same. It's like one fat daily candle on 270,000 shares. It is trending up nicely though. Like if you look at this, it's trending up nicely. It just needs a bit more volume. Like it needs more candles above $2, and then maybe we can really exactly that thing needs more time. Anyways, back to the hot stock, guys. USEG. So that's looking very good. Looking very good. $4.10. It's going for that 420, isn't it, Grim? 420. There he goes. 424. Yep. Who doesn't like 420, right? Who doesn't like 420? 435. Who doesn't like 435, right? Even better than 420. You know what's better than 435, guys? uh Beautiful. So congratulations if you forward into this one when Grim mentioned it, right? So closer to $3.10 was beautiful. Anyway, close to $3, right? And then boom skis. Boom skis. So beautiful. Really? uh there you go. Good morning, Travis. Can I take a look at CRKN? You got in at 12 cents, almost took profits today at 16 cents, but you held. Can you, or did you miss it? So you got in at 12, it went to 16 cents. And then you're like, you know what? You know what? You know what? I'll take a look in a second. Anyways, EONR, that thing looks like it's just playing games with the same range, right? Which is a good thing, right? You can sell it at resistance because you know it's resistance. You can buy it back at support, right? Same, right? Now it's going back up again. So this is a nice scalpy stock, right? EONR, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, it looks like HUSA is up 44% now. So again, same theme that we're just cooking with. You're willing to hold, Travis? Okay, let me take a look. Willing to hold. So your NCRKN at 12 cents, and it came back to 12 cents. Right. Again, I wish you sold this thing at, I mean, if you look at this, you can tell that it has support at 1250, right? So I hope it stays above that level for you. But look at that, right? It had a beautiful resistance level. We were talking about this earlier, right? Resistance at 16 cents, and it filled at 16 cents and then crashed all the way down. So we already looked at this in the morning. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, just watch that bottom level. Uh, to sell at 17. Yeah, you can't do that though, right? I tell people that all the time. Like, just because you want to sell at 17 cents doesn't mean the market's going to give you that, right? The safer thing to do is move your stop loss up as the stock moves up. But, anyways, again, the Trump stock, right, is looking really good today. So, USEG, I think you're just finding some obstacles right below before you get to like 450 grim, right? Um, Anyways, moving on. EONR, energy minerals. So it looks like it's pushing back for that 175, right? So it needs to clear 175 if it wants to cook. Yeah, that's another energy play. Yeah, from the past. Come on, BTC. Come on, Spy. You can do it. Let's get back to all-time highs again. You know what would be crazy? Like if we actually hit all-time highs on the S&P, I think that'd be not crazy, but just like how we said there, like 5% coming into the year, and then another 2% after that. Sentiment was pretty, and to hit all-time highs, I think that just sends a clear message to all the crazy people that want the market to crash 50%. You are Grim? Yeah, that's a pretty good trade to call it, to end the day on. I like it a lot. Well done, Grim. Yeah, it's still holding up above the 9, so you might get another push here, but very nice trade though. There we go. So it looks like EN. Look at they go, guys. There goes EONR, right? So finally popped. So that thing was a beautiful test of the bottom. So congratulations if you got in there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So if you bought the bottom again, quite predictable this one, right? Off the bottom twice, 150, and then broke above. The question is, can it stay above the VWAP, right? If it can, maybe $2 is coming. $2 coming. Send it. We're going to pick on its own. Very interesting. TPET. Okay. That's a double top place on what slow on EONR? No, it's not a double top. No, they just hit highs of highs of market open, so not highs of the day, but so maybe at some point we come back and retest it all at 75. Probably will, but not a double top on this one though. Damn, Bitcoin just lost $1,000 just like that. Crazy, isn't it? ah, Bitcoin is so crazy, and the higher it goes, the crazier it's gonna get. How the hell do you go to 106.50, 106.500, and then all of a sudden you're back to 105 in 2 candles? Like how? One of these days we're gonna wake up and Bitcoin is gonna be up like $20,000. I get crazy. And then can you dollars, right? It's just gonna go from like half a million to 600 or like to 400 in one candle. We're gonna be like, what the hell just happened? Everybody's gonna be like, yep, it's BTC. We know it does that. Yep. Alrighty, get some rest before you get entered. Alrighty, chat later, Grim. Chat later. Crazy. Yeah, Raven, good job on selling this thing at resistance or putting a stop loss, right? So perfect example of why Raven could have just sat here and said, you know what, it's at 290. I'm waiting for $3. No, don't do that, right? Set a stop loss because all of a sudden we're back to 250 and then the money's is gone. You know, are you not entertained? 37 months of greatness, guys. Josh, 37 months. Where's the time? Are you not? Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Let's go. 37 months. Crazy. Still can't believe, yeah, craziness. There goes EONR, guys. That thing's looking very good now. So can I go to $2 already? Can I go to $2 already? No, perfect. There we go. Are you not? Yeah, it looks like we're failing below 190. Actually, yeah, SPY isn't selling off, just BTC on its own. Hmm. Interesting. 13% on maps. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Go SPY, go. TPET, let's see if it stays above $1.50 Raven. USEG doesn't look like it's quite done though, does it? Just looks like it's consolidating above $4. Yeah, no, I was muted. I think high is one. It can't go any higher. Why do you say that? To me, like again, like I said this. Hello, boy. I said this already, right? A retest of 175 is gonna happen. You don't just break out and go to the moon, right? You always have to come back and retest something. And then USEG. Let's see if we can break up 420 again. 420. Yeah. Uh, the cake is good. uh, I like it. I like it. I do. La 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 la. Even seriously, seriously. I don't think. I hope Hello Boy really didn't lose 40k or 50k or whatever they lost. Yeah. Yep. Yep. For USEG, this one's going to be difficult because that resistance is right there, right? It looks really good, but it's still in a really tight range. So this one's more of a FOMO or let it dip skis. You should, hello boy. We're gonna hop off in a few minutes or so, guys. So if you're not a member yet, we're gonna just hop off and go back to Discord, right? And you're gonna miss out on all of this. So hello boy, if you're not a member yet, become a member. Come join us. Good now. There you go. King Ben, are you connected? Are you good to go? Let me know if you are. I don't think you are actually. Let me know if you need help connecting. ASST, absolutely. ASST. Again, no questions though, right, traders? I don't quite. You're in at so 2,000 shares at 102. So you're in at yeah. Um, you know what I'm gonna say, right? I don't like that it's below the 200, but it's also okay though that it's consolidating above a dollar, right? So with a name like this, the lowest I would let this thing go is 98 cents, right? So if it breaks below 98 cents, it probably wants to go back to 88, alrighties. So it's doing a really good job holding above 98. So I better stay above 98. Absolutely, Josh. Absolutely. So there goes USEG, right? So again, like I said earlier, like USEG looks really good, but it's in a really tough range for like brand new positions, right? So beautiful. My goodness, guys. Trump is making monies. He's printing the monies for you guys, right? So cooking, cooking, cooking. There you go. $4.50. So 94% on that run there. Look at it go. Look at it go, Sean. 460, 97%, 98%, 99%, 100% for the day, guys. 101, 102, 103. Anyway, run. Congratulations if you're in this one. Congratulations. You can kind of see TPET following along a little bit, not to the same extent, but it's all about the energy plays. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Woof, that thing is on fire, guys. My goodness, USEG 105%. EPA. That means more deregulation. Yeah. The oil plays. Okay, there we go. Yeah. La, 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 la. Yeah, it looks like 110%, guys. 112. There goes $5, guys. Woof. What an absolute monster. Yup. No stopping on that thing there. No stopping on that thing. USEG. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Is it finally moving now? Yeah. So $5 broke 121%, guys. We just talked about this thing, right? We were like 95%, 101%, 102%, just like that. 124%, 126%. Beautiful, isn't it? So 128%, 129%, 130%, 101. Ooh, we 133. I really need to zoom out and look at the daily chart on this thing, but that's a beautiful run. Beautiful. Beautiful. HUSA is picking up now too, isn't it? So 53% on HUSA. $1.3 million in cash. That's how much they have. Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot of money, huh? At some point, they're going to need to raise monies. 1,000%, not going to happen. Not today, at least. Eric, not today. Not today. It looks like we have a line on this already, right? So these are names that we've all looked at in the past, right? Because the last time we had this energy rally, oil rally, this thing ran hard. So looks like we put a line out there. 560. That's the M's to go to. HUSA. INDO is picking up a little bit of momentum here. Anyways, 5 more minutes, guys. Let me know if you have any last questions, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to Discord already. Who do I have one-on-ones with today? Let's see. So again, don't forget to smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. If you're not a member yet, you're gonna keep missing out already. So perfect. So again, if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots, and come join us in Discord. Alrighty. Yeah. With me. Less than the money you lost today, hello boy. And you notice how like your questions are like basic questions. You're gonna learn more than the value of your. Anyways, I mean, again, hello boy. Ask yourself that question, right? We've been talking about all these stocks already. It's not like we just randomly found these stocks. No, these are all stocks we've been talking about already. So yes, we do talk about the good stocks, right? Anyways, there goes that 560 level, guys. That line, that magical line, was already there waiting. Look at that, guys. Right? This is why we leave these lines on the chart, because you never know. A few months down the road, like look at that, guys. Look at that perfect resistance, right? Right at $5.60, and then drop. So let me zoom out now and look and see where that line is coming from. Right? Look at that. Beautiful. When was the last time we hit that line? It was on the left hand side. That's the last time we had that big rally, right? This was in 2022. The last time oil was hot, the stock went all the way to $14. Can they go to $14 again? That'd be nice, right? That'd be very nice. First things first, though, it needs to break and hold about 560. They go on forever, forever, Josh, forever. So yeah, your next resistance is gonna be that 560 there. $5.60. Your question for EONR, Gucci, will it break 75? It did, right? It wasn't really consolidating, so it did. Your next support is 160. So if it stays above 160, that's your next level. That'd be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. So again, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and continue in Discord. And these names are gonna keep cooking, right? Nothing changes. We're just gonna continue in Discord. Just gonna continue the cooking in Discords. There goes that push again now. So if they can break and close above 160, that'd be a good thing. You're welcome, Gucci. HUSA is at 61% now, guys. Right. So TPET is pushing. Right. TPET is back to 277. It actually pushed all the way to 285. Right. Holding the 200 and the same that we talked about yet last night. Right. So HUSA is also up 61%. Right. So again, all of these plays we talked about are cooking today. Oil or space. Right. So there goes this one, guys. Look at that, just like that. USEG just hit $6, just like that, $6. US, uh, just like that, $6. Since we got into this one, alrighty, $6 broken, guys. My goodness, USEG, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So again, congratulations. Alrighty, so uh let's go, Gucci. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, look at that, guys. 169%, right? Just like that. 169 on USEG. That thing is on fire. My goodness. Grim is gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. Unless he wakes up. Beautiful. My goodness. Goodness. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. There goes 640. Wow. On absolute fire. You'd be looking for six, so every 50 cents basically is what you're looking for. Yeah, Martin, there you go. From everybody, oil stocks, right? Your president said, drill, baby, drill. So the oil stock said, oh, yeah, Mr. President. Okay, you don't need to tell me twice. Just once. And and they cook. 225 Raven. Can you imagine? Yeah, these stocks are not going anywhere, guys. This is probably the new theme. But don't just buy at any price though, because it's going to be pump and dumps. Right? They're going to pump, they're going to dump, they're going to consolidate, and then go again, and then crash again, and then go again. So TPET has been a really good example of that, right? It's like up, 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 and then dip, dip, dip. There goes TPET. Actually, TPET just hit brand new highs of the day. So same resistance at $3 basically, right? So they TPET. It's Tesla. La, 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 la. There we go. Drill, baby, drill. So yeah, watch 650 there next. For already all. Again, we're gonna leave it here for the day and continue in Discord. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Be safe. If you have any questions, we're gonna be in stock general and whatnot while I do some other stuff. Alrighty. That's what my wife says. Unbelievable. Can you believe this, Dan? You're lucky your wife isn't on stream. That's why she's been turning the heat up in the house. Because that's why she's turning the heat up. No? So it looks like it looks like EONR is holding that 160. So if it stays above 160, that's a good thing. Alrighty. So TPET, watch for 290. If we can close above 290, then it's $3 and then boom skis after that. Alrighty. And then for USEG, it's coming back to retest that 560 level. That was the breakout. Because they always come back to retest. Alrighty. Again, be safe. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Later, everybody. Much love. And I'll catch you guys in Discord. Bye, guys.